Bitte. Bitte. Es wird alles in Ordnung sein, Jakob. Ich verspreche Ihnen.
Oh mein Gott. Ich wusste nicht, dass er das Haus verließ.
Nehmen Sie ihn nach Hause.
Nein!
Jakob, komm.
Bitte! Mutti!
Jakob, komm.
Nein!
Bitte.
Nein! Nein, Mami!
Tun Sie es. Bitte.
Es muss sein.
Was? Ich habe noch eine Silberkugel übrig. Lass es uns zu Ende bringen. Heute Nacht. Kommt schneller! Schneller! Los, beeilt euch! Gott sei Dank, er ist tot.
Mann. Erst seine Frau und jetzt der Neumann. Was sagen wir bloß dem kleinen Jungen?
Du, ich weiß nicht. Los, weiter, da vorne.
Mitkommen! Sie sind entkommen.
Ja. Aber jetzt, wo wir ihr Ruhl zerstört haben und wir wissen, wer das Monster ist ihre Kraft hier vorbei. Und sie wird sich nicht wagen, wiederzukommen.
Uncle Fritz was right. She never did come back. But it wasn't long before he whisked us off to America to escape another monstrous threat. Yet, something tells me she and I will cross paths again.
I'll have what Newman's having?
Make fun all you want. That's just how it happened.
With all due respect as to you becoming an orphan overnight and everything, do you really expect us to believe that there's some German werewolf lady on the prowl in our fair city of angels? I mean, she'd be pushing 100 about now, right?
I never said she was German.
Frankly, Pops, that's not the part of your story I'm having trouble with.
Have you a better explanation?
Why, for what? A few mangled corpses?
Well, that is what got the old man started.
That stuff's been going on here in L.A. for years. You ever hear of the Black Dahlia?
Did that happen during a full moon?
Are you gonna start with this shit, too?
Hey, man, I'm just asking.
I saw that thing rip into my mother before my very eyes.
Yeah, well, this is all lots of fun and everything, but, seems we run out of refreshments. Don't everybody jump up at once. Hmm? For Christ's sake. I gotta do everything around here. All right, come on, come on. Who's contributing to the cause?
I'm tired. I'm going to bed.
Suit yourself, Pops.
I don't have any money, but I'll walk down there with you.
Come on. Come on. Hey, it's just some mangy mud, huh? Get over it. Come on.
Boys, be careful.
Sure thing, Pops. Sleep tight. Don't let the werewolves bite.
Do you honestly believe the supernatural is real, Dr. Night Raven? That such things as ghosts, vampires, living mummies, creatures of mythology and legend actually exist?
My research and on-site investigations have uncovered phenomena that can only be explained as beyond the normal.
And these so-called full moon murders that have plagued our city in recent months?
Police seem to think they're the work of a modern-day Jack the Ripper.
And I'm sure you're aware of what the tabloids have been saying.
My book isn't about werewolves, Miss Romaine. It's about theriomorphs. In layman's terms?
I know. Shapeshifters, skin changers, skin walkers. I've read it, Dr. Night Raven. What's the difference?
The medicine man gifted with the ability to alter his physical shape into that of his totem animal maintains command of his human mind and will. The werewolf has an instinct to kill.
So you do believe in werewolves?
I'm just citing the folklore, but in all my years investigating the occult, I've yet to find proof that werewolves, real ones that actually transform during a full moon, exist.
More coffee, Jay.
Yes, please.
And can I get you a refill on that tea, Miss Romaine?
That won't be necessary, but thank you. Well, Doctor, I think we've covered it all, and I am anxious to start transcribing.
When will the interview appear?
Probably in a few weeks. Don't worry, Doctor. I'll get you a copy if I have to deliver it personally.
I'm sure snail mail will be just fine.
Oh. By the way, would you mind?
No problem.
Nice bracelet. Real silver?
Yes, I made it myself, actually.
Well, you are quite the Renaissance man, Dr. Night Raven. Your headshot, please.
Lydia?
Thank you. Perfect.
Let me show you to the door.
Goodbye, Eddie.
Where are you headed?
Away from here?
Well, I'm jumping on the 400 West up ahead. I'm getting off at Wichita. Does that work for you?
Still a little too close for comfort, but it's a good start.
All right, well, I'll hop in. You got a name?
Cassie.
Another satisfied customer.
No doubt. That's the last time I let you talk me into one of those 2 for the price of 1 deals, though. Speaking of which, fork over my hat. Since when does George W. Bush appear on the $50 bill?
Oh, I thought it was Reagan.
Stupid girl.
Business a bit slow, ladies.
Sam.
And checking out the lawn ads?
Ha ha. No matter how bad things get, the thought of ever having to work a day job just gives me the chills.
Well, personally, I'm holding out for a sugar daddy.
You'll be holding out for a long time in this dive.
And that's okay. I'm in no rush.
Are you suggesting I am?
Well,
You're not getting any younger or anything. Yeah, so who is?
Can I get you a table? I prefer to sit at the bar. Thank you.
Just what we need. More goddamn competition. Are you a cop?
A businesswoman.
No shit. And what business might that be?
One that I'm sure you'll do very well in. And never have to worry about money again.
Yeah? Well then. I'm Queenie.
And I'm Lady.
I'm Darcy. Madam Darcy.
She's the madam.
And I couldn't help overhearing your conversation.
I didn't think we were talking that loud. What the hell are these? Subway tokens?
They're called ducats.
Is that French?
It's Latin in origin, but the coins themselves are Romanian. They're very old and worth quite a few of your American dollars. I can offer you wealth like this, and a great deal more. Why don't you, stop by later tonight, and we'll talk.
Could probably make it there by, what, 8 o'clock?
Yeah. Try to be there by 7:46.
By infecting the victim's wound with their own tainted saliva, werewolves can pass on the lycanthropic condition, provided the unfortunate prey survives the attack. The full moon is often the catalyst for the transformation, and there are numerous traditions connecting werewolves with the moon. Slavic people, for example, once worshipped the moon, which they associated with the realm of lower animals. One such worshipper, the Romanian Countess Tatiana Neva, was reputed to be a werewolf herself, a kind of master werewolf, able to control a pack of her own creation. In the wake of an incident in 1941 wherein the inhabitants of a small provincial town on the outskirts of the Black Forest claimed to have driven her from their village, she's been rumored to be responsible for a reign of terror spanning 3 continents. Conclusive evidence remains lacking.
So the one car salesman says to the other, "Business sure does suck. If I don't sell more cars this month, I'm gonna lose my fucking ass." Which catches the attention of the sexy blonde sitting 2 bar stools over.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay, we're good.
So he turns to the blonde, right, and apologizes for his bad language.
I don't get it.
I'm not finished yet. Would you quit interrupting me?
You left off at the part where the guy's apologizing for saying, if I don't sell more cars this month, I'm gonna lose my fucking ass.
Right. And then she turns to him and says, "That's okay. If I don't sell more ass this month, I'm gonna lose my fucking car."
That hits a little too close to home, don't you think?
I was just trying to cheer you up. What are we stopping for?
We're here?
Oh.
Do you think she's legit? I brought the want ads just in case.
Welcome.
Nice
Crib?
I like to think of it more as the den.
Yeah, girl could get used to this.
I'm glad you like it. Because this is going to be your new home.
Yeah?
And that's just the beginning of the gifts that I'm about to bestow.
Why is she looking at us like that? This chick is starting to creep me out.
Hear me, O Diana, the eternal goddess of the moon. Hear your servant, the Countess Tatiana Kalinescu. Although in yet another new land, I continue to covet your gifts. Bestow upon me the eternal youth and life only you have the power to give. And in return, I will continue to propagate my kind, and in the spilling of their blood, offer you their immortal souls. I now bring 2 more servants into our fold to replace the many others who have been lost over the years. They will stalk those nights when your power rules, and under my command bring yet others to the pack in our perpetual quest for blood and souls.
Get the fuck out of here.
You ain't kidding, come on!
Over the years, many names have been associated with werewolfery. Among them, Stewart, Talbot, Daninsky.
Aren't you ever coming to bed?
Well, since you put it that way.
What?
You didn't hear that?
Hear what?
I don't know. Nothing, I guess. I'll be in a minute.
Lydia?
Amazing.
Not even a scratch.
Guess we won't be needing this anymore.
seem a little distant this morning.
Sorry. Not trying to be, just didn't sleep well last night.
Is everything okay?
As far as I know. It's what I don't know that's been bothering me.
You mean the truth behind the full moon murders?
It's part of it, I guess.
You guess?
It's hard to explain, really, just a vague sense of uneasiness.
Are you coming down with something? Maybe you should go back to bed.
No. I'll be okay, really. Don't you have some tapes to transcribe?
Okay. Can't get much further west than this.
Always wanted to see Los Angeles.
Cross it off your bucket list. Hotel's just a couple of blocks.
Oh, okay. I'll just get out of the next light then.
No need for that. Room's got a king-size bed.
Hey, it's California. I'll sleep on the beach, right?
Just trying to be helpful.
Beach will be fine. Really.
They got a minibar at the beach?
This looks like a good spot to pull over, right here.
Come on, you'd still be in Flagstaff if it wasn't for me.
I appreciate that. Now, would you pull over, please?
The Pentaculum lycanthropus? You are serious about this werewolf business.
Made of the purest silver, blessed by a pope. According to legend, it had great power when used as a weapon against werewolves several centuries ago.
But werewolves only exist in fiction, movies, comic books, right?
That's what I intend to find out. When I was a boy, my grandfather told me stories.
Yes, about humans shape-shifting into their totem animals. But you've always said that werewolves were different than theriomorphs.
As are apples to oranges. But you've got to admit, they're pretty closely related. If one can exist, why not the other? This could be the nearest I'll ever get to the truth of my people's legends.
I understand that your grandfather was a respected medicine man and all, but did he ever claim to witness an actual transformation?
With him, it was more a question of faith.
I love that bit.
I'm serious. That jerk Chino's here again.
Well, his money's as good as anyone else's.
It's not his money I have a problem with.
Let me guess. Is he hitting on you again? Hard to fault him for that.
Look, just get out here, okay?
Yes, I'm calling about the help wanted ad. The one for
Human Resource Administrator. Well, I haven't worked in a while, but I have a ton of experience with humans. I mean people. I've always kind of been a people person. I don't have a degree, actually, but I got really good grades in high school, and I even made the honor roll a couple of times. Okay. Yeah, I get it. You probably have a better fit for me. What about, hello?
What'll you be having, my gorgeous?
Doesn't matter. As long as it's strong and cheap.
Hey, Sherry, baby. I'm on empty. What's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
How original.
Tough crowd. All right, let me rephrase that. How about you and I go back to my place and I throw you the pork till your teeth shake? That more do you like in sugar tits?
You know, I just spent 3 months trying to get away from a major league asshole like you.
Oh, I beg to differ. Ain't no asshole like me in any league. I'm one of a kind, baby cakes. Come on back to my place and I'll prove it.
I'd really like to take you up on that, Bubba, but tonight's the night I gotta wash my hair.
Hey, now listen.
Don't press your luck, dickwad.
Okay. No harm done. Just trying to have me a little good, clean fun.
Have your fun somewhere else.
Thanks. What a jerk, huh? She can't be serious.
All those women can be plenty serious, as long as there's money to be made.
You mean there?
I hate to ask, but what is a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?
Anywhere but where I was, I guess.
One more?
Oh, sorry, tapped out.
Stupid ass bitch.
You know, not all us bitches are stupid ass, Chino.
Some of us got taste.
Yeah? What's it gonna cost me?
We're off the clock.
Consider it pro bono.
Oh, I like it when you talk dirty. Oh, but how am I gonna fit both of you on my bike?
We've got wheels. And we know just the place to meet.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Maybe I could clean tables, sweep up, and do dishes or something.
I got Sherry to do all that stuff. I had to cut her hours as is.
Thanks, Sam.
Hey, don't be a stranger, Cassie.
Didn't know you were taking me to Timbuktu. As long as it ain't bumfuck Egypt, I guess. You girls got a blanket or something? Not that I mind. I'm just trying to be chivalrous. I got a reputation to uphold. You girls coming out of there or what?
Okay. Thanks anyway. Hello? Yes, this is she. Sam, how would you know?
That's not important. What is important is I'm opening a new club on the west side, and I want you to manage it for me. Can you start tomorrow?
But I thought... Oh, of course I'm interested. Sam, you're a lifesaver. Just give me the address. Damn, this pen is running out of ink. Just hang on.
So it doesn't worry you at all then?
Why would it? All the victims have been male. Not to mention the bodies have turned up in parts of town I wouldn't be caught dead in. Pardon the expression. You want to step it up a little?
Yeah, keep your pants on, would ya?
Hey, you're the one with your shorts at half-mast. Why didn't you do this before we left civilization? Or at least wait until we get back? That's what I'd do. What?
There was a snake in there.
You wimp.
Hey, I was in a very vulnerable position.
Afraid of snakes, huh? You know what that means.
Oh, don't get all Freudian on me. Suppose you're not afraid of anything.
I walked into my parents having sex once. That was pretty scary.
Can you get your mind out of the gutter for like 2 seconds? You okay? Vicky? This is not good. Like to report a body?
Police believe a body discovered by hikers in the Hollywood Hills today is that of the latest victim in a string of unsolved murders dating back to April.
Right on cue.
In response to a 911...
Hey, it's okay. It's my first time too.
With the hooker?
No. I mean...
You mean, like, ever?
Yeah. Ever. It's kind of embarrassing, really, but,
That's sweet, Walter. Really sweet. Let's just be gentle with each other. I can't do this. It's not me. I'm so sorry.
listen, bitch. I haven't got all fucking day. Got it?
Okay.
Whoa.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean it, really.
You're all alike.
Hey, girl. Things really that bad?
You're
the answer to your problems.
I don't understand.
You willing to take a chance?
And if you're talking about what I think you're talking about, I just tried and it didn't go so well.
Think big.
I'm sorry, I never got your name.
Cassie.
Think big, Cassie. Outside the box, as they say.
We can change your life for the better.
What have you got to lose?
You're every bit as beautiful as I've been told.
And you are.
I understand that things haven't been going too well for you lately.
Cassie.
Ah. Cassandra. A lovely name for a lovely girl.
I go by Cassie.
I go by Madame Darcy. And I much prefer Cassandra.
Well, it is your house, I guess.
I like you, Cassandra.
That's cool. I could use a friend right about now.
Oh, I can offer you much more than that. I can put an end to your struggles and all your sad memories.
You got a thing for wolves?
Wolves are natural to my homeland and among the most beautiful, intelligent, and loyal creatures on this earth.
I've always been more of a cat person.
Do you drink?
Lately, too much.
This wine is very old. Imported from Romania, Transylvania.
Transylvania? Sure it's not blood?
Believe me, I know the difference. To moonlit nights.
Yeah, not bad. It's not really my style, but I sure love what you've done with the place.
You amuse me, Cassandra.
So I'm here to tell jokes?
Hardly.
So what am I doing here?
I need you, Cassandra. The moon needs you.
Excuse me? Madame Darcy, I'm not into women. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
As for the efficacy of silver against werewolves, particularly in the form of bullets.
Here you go, hon.
Thanks.
So, Paul, tell me, when do the working girls show off their pretty little tails around here, huh?
It's hard to tell. I haven't seen some of the usuals around here in weeks. Cassie?
Wow. Now that is fast service. Hiya, babe. Have a drink. been doing this for a while there, sweetheart?
This will be my first time, actually.
How gullible do you think I am? Oh. What the?
I'm sorry, Lydia. I don't know what it is, but...
Is it me?
No, it's not like that at all.
What is it then?
It's me, I guess.
Doesn't seem like you. At least not the guy I've shared a bed with for the last 6 years.
Maybe I don't even know who I am anymore.
What?
It's hard to explain.
Do you still love me?
Of course I do.
Identified as those of 62-year-old Richard Palm, last seen alive at the Netherworld bar in downtown Los Angeles. According to witnesses, the latest full moon murder victim...
Honey, maybe you need to take a break. Get your mind off these killings.
I think all my years of dealing with the occult are finally taking their toll.
Let's go out tonight, just for fun. We haven't done that in a long time.
I know just the place.
I don't like the look of this neighborhood, Jay. Are you sure this is right?
Yeah, it's just up here on the left.
Wait a minute. Isn't this where...
I just want to ask a few questions.
Get out, Jay. I'm going home.
Why?
Call me when you need a ride.
Come on, Sam. Just one more? Put it on Chino's tab.
Haven't you heard his tab's been closed permanently? Off the reservation tonight, Chief?
My people were never defeated, hence no treaty and no reservation.
Well, we don't take reservations here anyway. So what'll it be, Chief? Shot of firewater?
For now, information.
Are you LAPD?
Nothing like that. Just someone with an interest in the paranormal.
Paranormal what?
Paranormal, Sam. Ghosts and goblins and stuff. 2 bourbons, straight up.
Oh, I get it. Here to catch our wolf man.
2 of the recent victims were last seen alive here. The biker.
Oh, yeah, he was a piece of work.
Not to mention a creep. May he rest in peace.
Yeah, but he was my creep. Come on, Sam.
Take it he wasn't too popular. Any insight as to how he got his guts ripped out?
Talk to the cops, Chief. I already told them everything I know.
I believe this young lady is in need of a refill. So you and Chino were friends?
You're wasting your time. She'll say anything for a drink. Me? Been trying to cut back. Something wrong?
Sorry. No. So you knew this Chino character too?
Do we have to talk about him? I just saw him once. He was crude, like a beast.
but lacking the dignity possessed by some animals.
Oh? What kind of animals?
The kind that hunt their prey, singling out the weak. The ones that don't deserve to survive.
You certainly have an interesting viewpoint when it comes to animal rights. You are?
Darcy, I'm a kind of a big sister to Cassandra, looking out for her best interests.
Have we met before?
Not that I recall.
I'm Jay.
I'll see you later, Cassandra.
Interesting lady. So you were about to tell me?
Okay, but not here.
Cassandra?
My God.
Thought you were going home.
I changed my mind. Good thing, too.
She probably won't change back again tonight.
Probably. Not one of my favorite words.
If she can sleep through till morning.
If. It's another word I don't care for.
You have to trust me, Lydia. I swear I won't let her harm you.
Wasn't I the one who saved you back there?
Besides, it's not me that I'm worried about.
Yes, I know you'd like to join your brothers outside and howl at the moon. But you're serving a much better purpose. Yes, you're serving science through me.
See you tomorrow, Sam.
Ah, I hate that guy.
Still out?
Sleeping like a baby. It's hard to imagine that someone who looks so harmless could be responsible for all those killings.
Latest victim, discovered just hours ago in the parking lot of the Netherworld Bar, has been identified as
He was alive when we left the bar.
Guess that rules your girl out.
There must be other werewolves still out there.
You mean like a pack of them?
Of course. But for now, all that concerns me is Cassie.
That's all that concerns you?
As long as she's under the influence of the Pentaculum lycanthropus, she won't transform.
So she's back to normal?
Unfortunately, no. It's only a temporary antidote, not a cure. She's still afflicted with the werewolf curse. If only there were some way to effect a permanent solution.
Where's Cassandra?
We thought she was with you.
About time you woke up, sleepyhead.
Eddie?
Were you expecting George Clooney, maybe?
No, but Eddie, I've had the strangest dream. A nightmare, really.
Poor baby.
I ran away.
Honey, 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 honey. It was just a dream. You're home now, safe and sound where you belong.
I ran away from you.
Oh. Well, that's different, Sugar Tits. I'm afraid you're gonna have to be punished then.
No, Eddie, please. No, Eddie, please.
Believe me, this is gonna hurt me a lot more than it's gonna hurt you.
You got that right, Eddie.
You're not serious about actually letting that monster continue to stay here.
She's only a threat when the moon is full.
Great. So we have until tonight. What then?
Lydia, please. Try to understand. You've got to realize the possibilities here. To study firsthand a bona fide member of Daciana Calinescu's pack? A living, breathing werewolf.
I don't know, Jay. You've proven they exist. Isn't that enough?
I feel as if I've just scratched the surface.
You're playing with fire.
We still have the Pentaculum lycanthropus. And I have some further precautions in mind that should ensure...
Should. Add that to the list of words I'm not crazy about.
The moon won't be up for hours. In the meantime, we're perfectly safe, and Cassie is just as human as you or I.
That's what worries me.
Back off. I'll do it.
You're not going to shoot anyone, Cassie.
I'm warning you. I'll kill you. I swear to God I will.
Amazing. A monster that believes in God.
Give me the gun. Give me the gun.
How could you be sure I wouldn't do it?
We took out the bullets.
Neither Lydia nor I mean you any harm.
Better listen to Dr. Night Raven.
I don't need a doctor. I feel fine. Better than ever, actually.
I'm not a medical doctor. My expertise is in the paranormal, the supernatural. I'd like for you to stay here for a while under my care.
Check it out. You think she's under the influence of drugs?
Most likely a spell. Maybe hypnotic.
Looks to me like that spell may be contagious.
Cassie's probably hungry.
I'm not hungry.
Please. I have a lot to do before tonight.
Hey, Laid some clothes out on the bed for her.
Good.
Are you serious?
Yes, and I need them ASAP.
Okay, why?
I'll explain that later. Right now, the clock is ticking. I'll see you when you get back.
You can count on me.
I always do.
There you are.
Now that's a change I approve of.
Yes. I mean... Oh my God. Was that really me? That horrible thing?
You had no control. You weren't responsible for whatever happened.
But I remember doing it all. Enjoying what I was doing. The taste, the blood, that hot blood.
It wasn't you, Cassie. You were under a spell, a powerful spell. It's that woman, right, Darcy? I want you to tell me all about her.
No more questions, Jay. There's no hope for me.
Wrong. There is hope. There may be a way to end your curse once and for all.
But how? And why would you want to help me, someone that you don't even know?
I can't explain it. Mainly because I don't understand it myself, but in some crazy mixed up way, I have this vague feeling that we're like kindred spirits.
Jay, are you sure this address is correct?
Where are you? Yes, you're in the right place. I need the real thing. No toys or novelty items.
Okay, if you say so.
Sorry, I had to take that. Please continue.
Last night, we went to the bar together. And then you came along. You know, Jay, I'm not used to people treating me so kindly.
I'd like for you to get used to it. Anything else you can tell me about Darcy?
Well, if she is some sort of countess or something, you know way more about that than I do. Besides, I just want to think about good things.
You're the only good thing that's happened to me in a long, long time.
Hey. Everything's gonna be okay.
Can you really help me?
I can't make any promises, but I'm gonna try. No, Cassie. We shouldn't. Lydia.
Here, doctor.
Lydia, please let me explain.
What's to explain?
Yes, they fit very nicely. Please, Lydia, this was all my fault.
Awfully big of you to admit it. Now I believe I have some transcripts to finish up.
Lydia.
Enjoy your fucking handcuffs.
Bitches!
There's someone I'd like you to drop in on.
So, since nothing really happened, why can't I go along while you two go off to your cozy sanctum sanctorum?
It's for your safety. You know how I feel about you, Lydia.
I do?
What I'm going to attempt tonight will be extremely dangerous, and if I fail...
Fail? At precisely what? For someone who's supposed to love me, you sure have been keeping your share of secrets lately.
I'm going to try to cure her.
Cure? A werewolf? And how are you figuring on doing that, Dr. Night Raven?
Exorcism. Summers, O'Donnell, Spectre, they've all discussed it in their writings. If I can drive out the animal spirit...
I'm ready. If Countess Colonescu and Darcy are one and the same, that means she's like 600 years old. How's that even possible?
Strange question for someone of your persuasion.
Guess I'm not in Kansas anymore.
You seem almost happy.
Shouldn't I be? Now that there's hope for me. If you really think there is.
There's always hope, Cassie.
Have you ever done an exorcism? I'll take that as a no. It's okay. We'll get through it together.
Conclusive evidence remains lacking. As for the efficacy of silver against werewolves, particularly in the form of bullets, fired directly into the creature's heart. Folklore has it as the only
Where's the bitch?
What?
Cassie, where is she?
She's not here.
Tell us where she is, or I will rip your throat out.
Go to hell.
It's beautiful.
Beautiful and secluded.
Just what the doctor ordered.
I apologize in advance for the lack of five-star amenities. Welcome to my sanctum sanctorum.
I like it.
It's where I come when I need to get in touch with my heritage, my roots.
You were handsome as a boy, too. Such wisdom and nobility in that face. Who is he?
My grandfather, a great medicine man who died at the ripe old age of 103.
Wow. about Lydia. She still seemed upset.
Lydia's been upset before. She'll get over it.
Are the two of you...
There's no one in this world that I trust more than her. She's been very loyal.
So, your lover has taken Cassandra someplace. Where? What's the matter, Lydia? Cat got your tongue?
No, I can't. I won't.
Won't what, Lydia? Betray someone who's already betrayed you? By stealing the man you love?
You promise not to hurt Jay?
My interest lies entirely with Cassandra. I get her back, and it's a win for both of us.
Jay?
Grandfather. You who spoke the truth so many moons past, let your wise and noble spirit guide me so that I may succeed this night in bringing peace to this young woman.
You had me worried for a minute.
I'm sorry, Cassie. But these are necessary to protect both of us. Too tight?
No, it's okay. How much longer?
Soon, Cassie. Soon. Remember, Cassie, we both have to do our parts. You've got to fight off the spell with all of your strength, no matter how great the pain. In the name of God, the Great Spirit, I command thee to depart. Dark, evil beast from hell, be gone! Be gone again, I say, be gone! I adjure thee, O beast of old, by the judge of the living and the dead, by the Great Spirit who created the world, who hath power to cast into hell, that thou depart forthwith from this body. He that commands thee, accursed wolf demon, hearken then, beast, and fear. Get thee gone, vanquished and cowed, when thou art bidden in the name of the Creator of all that is holy and pure. Be gone! God, Cassie, thank God. Madame Darcy, I presume. Or should I say Countess Calinescu? My, how you've changed. Still feisty for your age.
Jay?
Cassie, don't. Please, don't force me. Fight it, Cassie!
I'm sorry, Jay.
You did what you had to do. You saved my life. Possibly even my soul.
No. I'm sorry I let you down.
Let me down?
Can you ever forgive me? I tried to be strong, Jay, but I was no match for Madame Darcy.
Darcy. Tatiana.
She made me tell, I swear.
Then if not for you.
Forget Cassandra, Jay. After all, we still have each other. You're not listening, Jay.
I said, we still have each other.
I finally found the source of my anxiety, my identity crisis. Did I ever mention my totem animal is the cougar? Natural enemy of the wolf. I finally found closure.